How's the week been?
Good. So the weather has forced us inside some. But we're fortunate, got the facilities to practice inside, and I think just being a little bit cooler. We've been practicing in 90-degree weather the last 2 weeks before this, so I think getting inside, should help us maybe recuperate a little bit.
Matt, any update on the injury front at all?
None. Kim Webster has practiced, which that's been a positive. But other than that, it's status quo.
How's Jordan? He's taken a couple of hits the last 2 games, both shoulders.
I think he's sore. It's just normal wear and tear stuff. I don't think it's anything serious, but I think probably to a certain extent, everybody's a little bit banged up, and will continue to be that way. And you just got to do a good job managing your body and living in the training room.
I know his numbers are good and everything, but how's he operated the offense in your mind?
Good. To some extent, you can't look at the numbers, but walking off the field, I didn't feel like he threw for 442 yards. But he did, and so I just think he's done a good job of mixing it up. If you look at our numbers every game, you see 7 catches, 6 catches, 6. It's pretty balanced. So I like that. He's spreading it out. So he's not locked in on one guy. I think he's spreading it out.
As far as his decision making on RPOs, has it been up to y'all standards?
I think it is. I think every once in a while he'll try to make a play down the field, but just given Scotty's yards per carry, I think that lends itself to he's making the right decisions and handing it off at the right time, because Scotty's yards per carry is very efficient.
The last 2 times y'all been down there, I think both in night games, obviously very different circumstances, but do you feel this team is, better equipped mentally to kind of go down there and handle that environment, since a lot of them, especially on the offensive side, were there?
Well, I think some of them have some experience, but some of them don't. But I think maybe going on the road and playing in Houston with this team certainly should help. It's going to be much louder, so we're going to have to be able to deal with the crowd noise, and there's a lot of things going on the road. But I think you just got to embrace it. It's going to be a great atmosphere, and enjoy it.
You guys as a staff have talked a lot about how much improvement you see in year 2. What have you seen from, now it's Coach O's second full year in his position, what have you seen from LSU?
Well, obviously they're the number 5 team in the country, and very, very good. I'm obviously impressed with their defense, and they're very, very good on all 3 levels: D-line, linebacker, and secondary. They're very talented, and then offensively, they don't turn the ball over. And they're efficient in the red zone. They score points, and they're a good football team.
How much of that do you contribute to it being year 2?
I think continuity is always good, and I think that's important. I think Coach Aranda does a good job, and I think any time that you have continuity, to me, people get better.
Matt, Ed was very complimentary of you during his press conference yesterday. What do you remember about being on his staff?
Well, again, me being a young coach, I think there's always something you could take. He had tremendous energy, and I'm sure his players are feeding off that. Does an unbelievable job recruiting, and I think you can see that with the players that they have. So obviously they're number 5 in the country. They're doing a great job, and he's done well.
What have you taken personally from that time?
Me personally, I think just the recruiting piece of it. I was a recruiting coordinator under him, and obviously learned a lot from the recruiting standpoint. They were a little bit ahead of the curve coming out from Southern Cal to here, so I thought there was a lot of stuff he was doing good. Maybe ahead of everybody else at that time.
You got asked about this on Monday, I think, but Jason Jones was in here yesterday talking about Keidron Smith, and with you guys being shorthanded at corner, he said his snap load, increased by game, and he finally kind of gained more and more trust. Did you kind of sense that on a game-by-game basis with him?
Yeah, anytime a true freshman's out there playing meaningful snaps, you know that they're doing well. And I love his length. That's what everybody's looking for at corner, is that length, and I think he's going to continue to grow. You kind of saw it in fall camp, and then some early in the season, and I think he'll just continue to gain more confidence as he goes.
What does a healthy Webster do as far as, stability for y'all in that same department?
Well, I think it's good. I think anytime you can add to the depth, it helps. And it helps us maybe move another corner inside where with Custis being out. So I think anytime that you get a guy back, I think that's huge.
How's Sweeney coming along?
Good. Trying to get back in shape. And he's been out there practicing now. He was, in pads last week and a little bit better this week. So I think he'll be probably getting back into form and has a chance to play some this week.
The Jordan Ta'amu era started at LSU last year. What do you remember from him going in?
I mean, I remember both his drives were scoring drives, right before halftime and then again right at the end of the game. So I think everybody kind of saw a glimpse of what it could be, and I think it gave him a lot of confidence moving forward.
Why was he able to step into Cooley?
I don't know. I think you got to credit him and Coach Longo for having him ready for his opportunity.
You played in that stadium down there as a player. What did you think about it? Did you like it, love it, hate it?
Well, I grew up. Obviously, my dad, that was his rivalry when he played, and obviously when my brother played. So I've been involved in it, and I knew kind of what to expect, which helped. So, but it was it's a good atmosphere. It's a great college venue, and the players, when you come, you only get to play at Tiger Stadium twice. So I think you just got to embrace the environment and take advantage of it when you go, and just use the crowd noise to your advantage if you can.
Forgive me for not knowing, but was your dad in the Billy Cannon game? Did he?
I think that was before him.
Okay.
But I heard all about it, and
They're unveiling that statue.
My dad's quick to tell me though in the rematch that it was like 21-0. So my dad always reminds me of that. So.
Y'all had the late kick at Tuscaloosa last year, and you've got a late one again this
Yep.
week. How do y'all kind of handle that? After, you got meetings and stuff, but that time in between.
Yeah, it's tough. So you try to, we're going to go to the stadium on Friday night and then not do much meetings. Don't have many meetings on Friday night, and try to use the Saturday morning time, to meet. So we'll just try to back up everything and try to maybe do some walkthroughs and just get them up and get them moving. And but there will be some dead time. It's a long day in the hotel for sure. But I think it's a great opportunity. Because you have all day to think about, hey, this is a big game. So I think that's the good part of it.